this, and this are considered dinosaurs, right? Actually, this is a lie, because not everything that looks prehistoric and reptilian was a dinosaur. Take the ocean monsters, for example. Things like Mosasaurus and Plesiosaurus, they were not dinosaurs. They were marine reptiles that lived alongside dinosaurs, but from totally different branches of the reptile family tree. Same thing with Bitosaurs, the flying ones everyone called pterodactyls. That word technically refers to just one species. The whole group were flying reptiles, not dinosaurs. Basically, dinosaurs ruled the land, while the skies and the ocean were run by the reptilian cousins. So in this video, we're gonna go through some of those prehistoric facts. I mean, lies. Wrong prehistoric facts. Anyway, now that we know what's not a dinosaur, let's fix what they actually looked like. Most people picture dinosaurs as scaly, crocodile-skinned monsters, but that image is also half wrong. Many dinosaurs, especially smaller ones, were covered in feathers. We have actually found fossilized feathers, even preserved colors, showing some had shimmering patterns like modern birds. That's because birds are dinosaurs, the last surviving branch of them. Though not every dinosaur was feathery. Some had scales, some had quail-like structures, and others were a mix of both. The truth is, dinosaur skins came in more textures and colors than we ever imagined. And speaking of imagination, when you hear a dinosaur roar in a movie, you're hearing pure fiction. Because we actually have no idea what dinosaurs really sounded like. The one we have a decent guess for is Parasaurolophus, which had a long crust full of hollow tubes. Scientists recreated it digitally, pushed air through it, and it produced this deep, haunting call. Goosebumps. Love it. But the rest is still somewhat of a mystery. And then there is that famous movie line. What was it? Don't move. He cannot see us if we don't move. Yeah, that's completely bullshit. T.rex had an amazing vision. Its eyes were forward-facing like hawks, giving it incredible depth of perception. Its eyesight was estimated to be over 10 times sharper than ours. If you were standing still in front of it, it would absolutely still see you. So standing frozen would just make you an easier meal. Don't you dare. Not again. And while we are on the topic of T-Rex, not all dinosaurs were gigantic monsters. Some were tiny. There were dinosaurs the size of a chicken, and even smaller ones like Microraptors about the size of a crow. And they thrived, one of the most successful dinosaurs that lived for millions of years. We tended to imagine them all as towering beasts because big fossils survive better. But that's a bias of preservation. Small bones are fragile and rarely fossilized. So the real prehistoric world was probably full of small dinosaurs we just haven't found yet. Another one movies get wrong. All dinosaurs did not live at the same time. Yeah, the dinosaurs era lasted for over 165 million years. To put that into perspective, T-Rex lived closer to humans than it did to Stegosaurus. So those dramatic movie scenes where they all coexist, no. They were separated by tens of millions of years. Also, when the asteroid hit, it did not instantly wipe them out in one day. The impact caused massive fires, blocked sunlight, and triggered years of freezing temperatures. It might have taken decades for the last non-bird dinosaur to finally disappear. Some species might have lingered a bit longer before vanishing completely. And believe it or not, the asteroid event was not even Earth's worst extinction. There was one far earlier, the Permian extinction, or the Great Dying, about 252 million years ago. It wiped out around 90% of all species. Volcano eruptions, global warming, acid rain, basically Earth's worst day ever. Compared to that one, the dinosaur extinction was nothing. But let's jump forward in time, to the Ice Age. People imagine it as one endless frozen wasteland where mammoths wandered forever in the snow. Love that movie. Except there wasn't just one ice age. There were multiple glacier periods with warmer breaks in between, where plants regrew and animals spread out again. More like a repeating cycle of freezing and thawing over millions of years. And finally, the big one, I have to say this one, Dinosaurs and humans did not live together. And listen, there is some dumb mother out there thinks they coexisted somehow. Anyway, subscribe. That's it. Bye.